cream cheese, some lollipop sticks, some melting wafers, which in my last video, lots of people asked where I got these from. So I got these from Bulk Barn, and I also got them from Thrifties, and I just got them in the bulk section. You're also gonna need some Crisco. For the melting wafers, I like to use a crock pot. If you don't have a crock pot, you're gonna need to find a different way to melt your melting wafers. You're gonna wanna crush up your Oreos, and if you have a food processor, that would be way easier. I do not have one, so I'm gonna be putting it into a Ziploc bag and crushing it up with a hard object or a rolling pin. Once all your Oreos are crushed and you feel like you never want to crush another Oreo again, you want to cut this into 2/3. Add the rest of your cream cheese in with your Oreo, and you're gonna wanna mix it up. Once everything's all mixed, you wanna grab a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and you wanna form fairly large balls and put them onto the tray. Once you've made all your balls, you wanna put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. For the chocolate, you're gonna wanna use a mug if you're using it in the crock pot, and I like to have a mug that's like a little bit wider on the top, so that way when you put it in, you have more of a clearance room and it doesn't hit the sides. I'm wanting to go for a light purple to kind of be like Sofia the First, so I'm just gonna add some purple, and then once the purple has melted and I see what color it is, I'm going to add some white. You're also gonna wanna add some shortening to the candy melt so that it makes it runny and makes it look nicer on the cake pop. So once they've chilled, you wanna just make sure that they're really round, so you wanna just round them up again. Then you wanna take your stick and dip it into the chocolate and then into each of the balls. Once all the sticks are in, you're just gonna want to let them sit for a little while and let the chocolate harden. So next, you're gonna wanna take some candy melt wafers, and you're just gonna wanna place them on a new tray so that when you dip your balls, then you can just place them on top. And you're gonna wanna face them with the flat side down, so they're really flat. Make sure you stir your chocolate before you start. Make sure that you stir it like every time if you take a break so that there isn't a harder line on top. And if it's not smooth enough, you're gonna wanna add some more Crisco. You just want to place it right on top of the candy melt. If you're wanting to use sprinkles or like the hearts or even the balls, you're gonna want to put them on right after you put the cake pop in the chocolate so that it actually sticks. I'm just gonna decorate mine with some icing. And then you're done.